Hey, Shalom. All praise, glory, and honor going to the Most High Power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors on to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that do rule exceptionally well, and also Shalom, citations, mercy, and blessings to all the sincere brothers out there pushing this word with truth and with faith. My name is Thabo Amath of Great Millstone Northwest. Got a quick little article that I want to share with brothers real quick. Salakia, let me change these settings so that way the screen doesn't go out on me. All right. Quick article I want to share with you brothers that I found. This is actually dated for yesterday's date, which was March 10th. Today is March 11th of 2018. It says Russia's new hypersonic missile put through military tests. Now, one thing that's important to note is that as in the last couple of weeks, there's been a lot of talk from Russia about its nuclear arsenal ever since their president, Vladimir Putin, gave what's equivalent to the United States State of the Union address. All right, I forget exactly what they call it, but it's basically where he, gives a speech to the entire nation about what the nation's plans is, what direction he's planning on leading the nation in, and speaking about what they got going on at that very time. All right, which he mentioned in that address that he was that Russia's military power was already where it needs to be, and that they have missiles that are capable of outmaneuvering any of America's defenses. So one thing that's funny about that is that the Russians, the so-called Russians, or at least the leaders of the Russians, and also the leaders of the Americans, are all primarily Edomites, you know. And one thing about Esau is that he's full on about that divide and conquer, but he doesn't even realize that that's what's destroying him. That's the reason why. That's what's destroying him, which he needs to be destroyed anyway. This is Matthew, real quick, Matthew chapter 12. I'll start at verse 22. It says, actually, I'm going to start at verse 25. So, it says, And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought into desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? All right. So, the so-called white man, better known as the devil in the Bible, they are extremely divided against themselves, man. They are fighting tribe against tribe, just like what they've done unto our nation, the nation of Israel, just like what they've done unto us. They made it to where we have tribes fighting against tribes, man. Issachar don't get along with Judah, or the so-called Mexicans don't get along with the so-called Negroes, right? Or the so-called Negroes don't get along with the Gadites, which is the so-called Native Americans, which is getting better as the days approach. It's getting better and better, man. Jake is starting to come together. Meanwhile, Esau is steadily falling apart. He steadily has his house divided, man. Okay, so let's get back to this article. Let's read it. It says a video showing a new set of tests of the cutting-edge hypersonic Kaizal missile has been released by the Russian Defense Ministry. President Vladimir Putin earlier said the weapon is designed to penetrate any possible defenses. The footage features a pair of MiG-31 aircrafts carrying a single Kinzhal on its under-fuselage pylons. The plane takes off and launched the Kinzhal, Russian for dagger. All right, Russian for dagger. Missile during high altitude flight. What's funny is that Kinzhal is Russian for dagger, right? And then they got another missile which they call Satan. All right. I just think it's ironic because there's a group out there whose name means dagger, and they are on a high track to cause people to turn to Satan. Anyway, it says the video shows the very moment of the missile launch. The projectile can be seen detaching from the plane's belly, shooting off the engine shroud, and swiftly blasting away, leaving only a trail in the skies. The new missile is currently undergoing tests, and the pilots involved are getting a grip of the cutting-edge munition during the routine service. Colonel Valery Antibor, deputy commander of Russia's main test piloting center, said. Slovakia. It says tests of this nature also help the ground crews and all other military personnel involved to get familiar with the new missiles. The new weapon was unveiled on March 1st by Russian President Vladimir Putin with a range of other new arms, which includes a nuclear-powered drone submarine, a combat laser system, and even a nuclear-powered cruise missile of unlimited range. All right? So these Russians, man, these Russians is getting their arsenal put together, which all of these countries are getting their arsenal put together. America wants to spend some odd $1 trillion on its military defense, man, on its military budget. Which where the hell is it going to get that some odd $1 trillion, man? Where are they going to get that from? But they want to get that just to basically so they can defend themselves. But there ain't gonna be no defense for America, man. When the Most High says that the show's over, that's all, folks, and pulls the plug on America, closes the curtain on this mug, hey, ain't gonna be no saving of this place, man. All right. You don't believe me? Read Nahum the 3rd chapter. Read Joel the 3rd chapter. Read Habakkuk. Read Amos 9. We might get some of these scriptures. All right, but let me finish this article. It says the Kinzhal missile has an effective range of 2,000 kilometers that can travel 10 times faster than the speed of sound. 10 times faster than the speed of sound, man. All right, what is that? What's the speed of sound? Mach something? Mach 6 or something like that? I'm not sure. But it says it can travel 10 times faster than the speed of sound, man. Okay? It says the munition is highly maneuverable and can reliably penetrate all the existing and even prospected air defense systems, according to the Russian president. The Kinzhal can be fitted with nuclear or conventional warheads. All right, so they're going to be using this missile. People are not, like the apostles always say, like the brothers in Great Millstone always say, they're not creating all these weapons just so they can, sit in a museum, man. They're creating these things because they want to use them, right? What's that? Isaiah 54. What is that? Isaiah 54 and snaps. I don't remember. Select it real quick. Okay, Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16, it says, Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. And that's these Edomites, man. These Edomites, the Most High has put in these Edomite spirit to be creating these weapons of so-called mass destruction, all right? To be creating these things that are going to be in the hands of the waster, which the waster is these Edomites, man. All right, and what are they going to waste? One thing for sure is they're going to waste everything on this continental United States of America, all right, which is called Babylon the Great in the Bible. All right, that's one thing that's for sure that they're going to waste, but they're also going to waste all these other Edomite strongholds, man. Russia, Moscow is not going to leave untouched, man. Europe, parts of Europe isn't going to be Great Britain's getting hit up, man. And there's a lot of these Edomite strongholds in these other countries, these heathens that's in line with the Edomites, such as the Chinese and the Japanese and so on and so forth. They're going to be getting hit up too, man. They're going to be getting hit up too with these missiles. All right, it says none of them shall miss their mark. All right, but this is a part of what it was stated in Matthew chapter 24, talking about the wars and the rumors of wars, man. All right. What's that? Matthew 24 and 6. Yeah, this is Yahweh Shai speaking. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." See, so we're not going to be troubled because we know that the ultimate end is that America has to be destroyed. But at that same time, we welcome that. All right, we rejoice at the thought of that and seeing that get closer and closer. We rejoice because one, you know what I'm saying, the first and most important thing is that is when the elect of the nation of Israel is going to be delivered. It's at the exact same time that this place, America, and all these other Edomite stronghold places is getting bombarded with nuclear missiles when they go out and all out nuclear war. Hey, we can't wait for that day, man. All right, we welcome that with open arms to have this place destroyed, man, because we know that the elect of the nation of Israel, which we hope to be, is going to receive their salvation. All right. That's why it's be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. All of it must come to pass. All right, but the end is not yet. If matter of fact, if we jump back to Isaiah 54, we read Isaiah 54 and 16, but if we read verse 17, it's gonna reaffirm what we just read in Matthew 24, talking about be not afraid. Check this out. Isaiah chapter 54 verse 17 says, "No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord." So we're not scared of this supersonic missile that Russia has, man. Hey, good job, Russia. Build more, man. Build bigger and greater, you know? Build bigger and greater. America, you continue to build big and great missiles too, man. You know, China, you continue to build those big and great missiles too, you know? All of you nuclear powers out there, build those big ass missiles, man. We need those. All right, good. Good, because that's what's going to help destroy this place, so that way Yahweh, it's going to be that much easier for Yahweh Shai to just come and take hold of the whole planet, man. All right? It's going to be that much easier for the nation of Israel to gain their righteous status at the top. The more y'all take down, the more we don't got to make y'all take down. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got to rip all this shit down anyway. Y'all are going to be slaves, you know. As it is written, he that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity. You know, you guys are going into captivity under us forever, man. That's according to the Bible. That is according to the Bible. All right, let's grab real quick. Grab Amos chapter 9 and 8. All right. It says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon a sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord." So the house of Jacob, meaning the nation of Israel, all right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they are not going to be utterly destroyed, although this sinful kingdom, which is America, which is Babylon the Great, it says he's going to destroy it off the face of the earth, man. And this place is filled with Jake. This place is filled with Jake. But guess what? This is a place where Jake is going to get judged alongside these Edomite oppressors that they like, man. That's why it's written, hand joined in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. All right? Let me see. Is there anything else I really wanted to grab? I mean, I just wanted to go over that article. I think the point was made, you know, so I'm going to go ahead and close it out. Again, I'm giving all praise, glory, and honor to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors onto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that do rule exceptionally well, and also shalom and salutations, mercy, and blessings to you sincere brothers out there pushing this word with truth and with faith. Yeah, until next time, brethren, I'll say shalom.